Are you ready?
Yes, master.
Howdy hey, howdy ho, what is up Herp Squad? My name is Joel Macy and welcome to the new channel. If this video is showing up in your subscription feed already and you are confused as to what is going on, my old channel was Crazy Critters and you were subscribed a long time ago. I have not uploaded in eons and we have revamped our channel. I am back and better than ever, and this time I'm not alone. Today with us we have Isaac Nelson. And Julio Mendez.
Yes.
So like I said guys, welcome to the new channel. We're gonna go ahead and let Julio tell you what we are as a channel and as the Herp Squad.
So we're the Herp Squad. We're a group of boys. We go to Friends University in Wichita, Kansas. We're part of their zoo science program. And our favorite thing in the world are reptiles and amphibians, all the little things that crawl on the ground. Herp is actually a Greek prefix for things that crawl. And all herps do. Toads, frogs, lizards, snakes can't. They don't have legs.
We love things that crawl. We love any creepy, crawly, slithery, little weird bugs and animals that are around. We love to catch them, we love to keep them, we love to talk about them, we love to buy them, and we love to eat them. But Isaac is going to be telling us about what the zoo science program is a little bit, and then he's going to tell you what we're going to be doing in today's video.
So like Julio said, the zoo science program is out of Friends University in Wichita, Kansas. And what we do is we learn basically how to be zookeepers or work in animal-related fields. Today we're going to take a tour of the animal care lab over there, and we'll look at some of the animals that some of the younger underclassmen take care of there. I think that's it. You guys ready to go?
I say let's get it.
This is the animal care lab. Welcome in.
How's it going, you guys? So this is one of the first animals you see when you come into the care lab. This is a bearded dragon. This is a special morph of the bearded dragon. That's why it looks a little bit different from your everyday beardy. This is Athena. She is taken care of by one of the freshmen here at Friends University. One of the great things about being here is when you're a freshman and even into senior, junior year, you are assigned an animal to take care of. And this happens to be that person's particular pet, but outside of that we have other animals in here that the lab can provide. So you don't have to come in with the pet to work with an animal, and that's a great experience.
All right, guys, for the next animal here, we have a spiny soft-shell turtle. We have a female here. She's kind of in this area. She's buried down up under the sand, so you might not be able to see her, but you can see her tank mates. Spiny soft-shell turtles are native to Kansas, which is where we are. They live in riverbanks and kind of the slower moving areas with nice soft sand they can bury into.
Then sharing the habitat with her is what we think is a musk turtle. Under, other speculation, we think it might be a mud turtle. In the comments below, tell us what you think. Mud turtle or musk turtle? Keep us informed. So, yeah, his name is Elon because originally we did think it was a musk turtle, so Elon Musk Turtle. Regardless if he is a musk turtle or not, he is still the CEO of Tesla right now, so he's making bank. He actually afforded the whole care lab by himself. Oh, they're a very interesting species of turtle. That's about full size they get. They're not the largest species of turtle out there, but again, they are a native Kansas species, and that's why we're able to cohabitate them, because they'd be found together naturally in the wild.
Biting the glass.
Alright, so guys, the next animal we're going to be talking about is the Key Island blue-tongued skink we have here. This is an animal care lab animal and is just quite the cool little creature. Key Island blue-tongued skinks are native to Key Island, which is an island off of Indonesia. It is a very beautiful specimen. Isaac had it as a pet, and he might be getting rid of it soon. We might be selling it. Who knows? We're not 100% sure, because we want to be investing in some possible breeding animals for our personal use. But this is a very, very chill animal. We just fed it a mouse earlier, and she loves blueberries so much. Loves blueberries and is a very, very hearty eater. Blue-tongued skinks make great pets for about anyone. They're good starter species. They're very chill. They're basically little sausages with legs. So if you'd like a blue-tongued skink and you're interested in buying this little fella, we might be putting them up for sale. So let us know if you're interested. And sorry guys, the aquarium is a little bit dirty possibly. This was a aquarium owned by somebody else, and it just has some calcium build up on the sides of the cage because of the fact that the water was hard and it just allowed water to build up. Guys, so what we have next here is the African clawed frog. Her name is Zuri, and she's been around for a long time. She's very big. She has a voracious appetite. She loves to eat about anything that moves. If I stuck my finger in there, she'd probably bite it. Very cool animal, but also very common. This is an invasive species because they are so hardy. They can live about anywhere, so a pretty cool animal in general. So we're gonna go look at some bugs now. This right here is a praying mantis. We caught this praying mantis actually, and she is a big old female, and she laid an ootheca not too long ago. It's actually that mass that you see inside the jar. She's gonna, after a couple months, this gecko will have 60 to like 200 babies coming out of that sucker, and we're gonna have a lot of praying mantises on our hands. But yeah, this is a very, very large praying mantis, big female, and we're excited to see if she produces another gecko or if she'll die soon. We do not know. We shall see.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I always like that. Right here we have Madagascar hissing cockroaches. These guys are super cool. They're one of the larger species of cockroach that you can find in the world. Obviously, like the name says, they are from Madagascar. And something that's super cool about them is if they're agitated a little bit, they can actually push air out of their body and create a really loud hissing sound. And that's, you know, how they get their name. They're pretty common in zoos and as pets. There they go.
Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you did. Yeah, these are Madagascar hissing cockroaches, very large roaches. Is that about everything, Julio?
I'd say that's about everything about these guys. They're pretty cool.
They make great feeder insects as well if you can breed them. So next we got the hermit crabs right here. I don't know why it's so wet on the side of the cage. I think it's just the high humidity. And but the hermit crabs are doing great. If Julio wants to pull some out real quick, that'd be great.
Something that's kind of cool about the lab's hermit crabs is we actually had one escape, which is not an animal you kind of expect to escape because, you know, they're hermit crabs. They don't really do too much. But yeah, it got out and we actually found it in one of the prep sinks that we have in here. Yeah, 2 days later, so any animal can escape, and you can see he's kind of curled up right in there. It's pretty good sized hermit crab. And you guys make very good pets, but be sure to take care of them because you have a lot of people who get hermit crabs and just kind of forget about them.
Right next to the hermit crab, guys, we have the African clawed frogs. We have 3 more of them actually. There's a female over there and a male is right here. 3 males are right here. You can see one right here. There's another one under that piece of cork bark or rock or whatever that is right there. And then there should be an albino. There it is. There's an albino male in there. We've been keeping them separate so that the males don't harass the female too much, just for the overall well-being of the female. All right, guys, so right here we have a corn snake. She's down in here. You know, corn snakes are pretty generic. There's nothing like super special about them. A lot of people have them. You guys have probably all seen a corn snake, but a lot of these freshmen are people who have never taken care of animals before, which is kind of funny since they're coming to the zoo science program, but we want to give them that experience. A corn snake is a great beginner animal to work with, and so we just have these animals in case people need that experience. And so that is Chester the corn snake. And as you can see, Halloween is coming up and people have set these up to look spooktacular. Alright guys, so another animal we have, like I said, we just had a corn snake. We actually have a few corn snakes. This right here is another corn snake, if we can get these clips off. This is an albino, I believe, right?
Just big.
It's a very large corn snake. This might be an albino. Yeah, I think it's a melanistic, which is also an albino. She is in shed right now, so we're gonna go ahead and put her back pretty quick here, so we're not bothering her too much. But she is a very large corn snake, probably a little bit larger than average. She was a little overweight when I first saw her, and I think whoever's taking care of her has been doing a good job at reducing some of that weight on her. So, but she's looking good. She's looking better, and she is not way too overweight anymore. So that is a good thing. We have actually quite a few snakes here. So the next snake we've got here is Bill. Not Bill. His name is Hubert. He is a prairie king snake. I assume this is a wild caught animal. Somebody must have caught him and brought him into the care lab to have as a pet, but he's been doing really well, really hardy. I think he's been here for years. Lots of people have loved him and taken great care of him. He is a little bit nippy sometimes. Sometimes he just likes to bite out of food reaction. So a lot of people get bitten. It's kind of funny actually. Yeah, just pretty chill snake in general unless he decides he's hungry and wants to eat your finger. So he's been a really good pet. So we're just gonna go ahead and close this up and we'll go on to the next animal. All right guys, so the next animal we're gonna be talking about is Bill, and he is a Pueblo milk snake. And milk snakes are very, very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. This is probably the prettiest animal in the care lab, I had to say it right now. We've got, you know, the beautiful reds. We've got the beautiful kind of like creamy white and then that black. A lot of people confuse these for coral snakes. Coral snakes are venomous snakes. They're actually in the Leopard family. Coral snakes are related to cobras and other things like that. Bill right here is completely harmless. She is a colubrid. She just likes to eat her rats and stuff. If she bites us, it's gonna be nothing worse than a little scratch on our hands. maybe a few drops of blood, but that's pretty much it. If you've heard the rhyme, red and yellow kill a fella, as you can see, that's a coral snake. Red and yellow are not touching on the milk snake, so that just means it's harmless. And that only works in the US. There are snakes in South America and stuff that have these same colors, but those snakes are actually venomous and completely toxic. So you have to just be careful. Remember that rhyme only applies to the United States.
All right, so the next animal we'll have is a pretty basic one. We're gonna get out a leopard gecko here. The one I'm gonna pull out here, let's see if she's under here. Oh, she is. She's never underneath that hide, so I'm kind of surprised. This is Sunny. Sunny's been here for quite a few years. She's the oldest animal in the care lab now. She was my first animal I took care of here at the care lab when I was a freshman. She's a beautiful female. Of course, leopard geckos are from the Iran, Pakistan area. They are a desert species. If you're still looking to get your first, they're a great place to start if you're looking for desert. They got these amazing fat little tails here that they use to store up any extra meat that they need to for long periods without food. I'm running out of things to say.
I mean, you don't have to say too much.
We're gonna go ahead and talk about the next leopard gecko up here. This is Shane. You can just go ahead and zoom in there, Julio. Julio's behind the camera right now. As you can tell, we've been taking turns. But yeah, just both very healthy leopard geckos. Leopard geckos are very, very easy to take care of. Probably the easiest first animal that you can ever take care of out of reptiles. These guys, if you didn't feed them for a month, they'd probably be fine. I wouldn't suggest doing that, but they've got those fat tails, like Isaac said, that has all those fatty deposits that they just use when the times are rough and they don't have food to eat. I think that's the last animal. Is that right? I totally lied, guys. We actually have a few more animals over here on this side, and Julio's gonna talk about Thunder.
All right, so Thunder is a Russian tortoise. There he is, hiding off in the back. Russian tortoises are pretty cool because most tortoise species can get fairly large. Russian tortoises are not one of them though. Russian tortoises stay nice and small. So this is Thunder. He's a cutie pie. And one of the reasons we think he is a male is he has an extended tail. That is one way you can tell male turtles and tortoises from females. Males usually have the longer tails. And you can see we actually have his diet in there right now. Set up his food just a little while ago. He's got a little bit of egg in there to give him some protein. It's all cooked up for him, as well as a lot of lettuce, and that's going to be the majority of this animal's diet. They're super cool. They can tolerate cold temperatures a lot better than some more tropical and arid species of tortoise. So yeah, he doesn't mind that it gets a little bit chillier in here, but of course we still have lights on him to keep him nice and warm. Ain't that right, buddy?
Let us know, guys, down in the comments below where you think a Russian tortoise is native to. There have been a lot of guesses, and a lot of people get it wrong. So just go ahead and let us know. The next animal we're going to talk about is this cool dude. Where is he?
Right up against that thing.
Against the wall. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, we'll just open the cage up. Thank you, Isaac. And right here we have a flying gecko. We don't actually know the scientific name for this guy. We looked it up, but we forgot it. I don't know if you wrote it down. Nope. This guy was picked up at the Kansas City Reptile Expo. Very, very neat animal. One of our dudes was just like, hey, that is the coolest gecko. And so he bought it, and he's been taking good care of it. We just don't know much about it. But as you can see, there's just those little flaps of skin on its side. And they use that to extend their ribs. And that skin folds out, and it lets them glide if they're trying to escape a predator. So I'm going to close this up, and we're going to talk about the next animal. All right, guys. We're going to be talking about this little fella. This is probably my favorite enclosure in the whole animal care lab. Besides those turtles, it's just very well kept and clean. Good job to the keeper. But inside here we've got a western hognose snake. I'm just going to go ahead and pull them out. If you didn't know why western hognose snakes are called that, you can look at their nose. You can tell that it's got an upturned snout. They use that to dig around in sand to find toads and frogs and basically whatever. And they use their rear fangs. They are actually mildly venomous. They will use their rear fangs to start chewing venom into their animal that they're trying to eat, and then they'll eat it. Western hognose snakes are really cool. They're pretty popular as pets. Babies are really hard to get to eat at first, off of mice at least. They are really just fond of their frogs and toads. So you just have to scent their pinks as babies with frogs or toads, and usually they'll start eating pretty quick. But yeah, I just think this is a really nice looking cage. It's got some sand as a substrate. I don't think it's actual sand. I think it's like coconut what is it? It's walnut. It's ground walnut, I believe. I think it's ground walnut. That's what I used for my bearded dragons one time, and it worked great. And it's working great for this hognose, as you can see. So we're just gonna go ahead and put the lamp back on and the clips. The last animal we're gonna be talking about is this ball python. Ball pythons, as you guys know, if you know anything about the reptile trade, ball pythons are the most popular animal. There are tons and tons of morphs out here, and I cannot remember the actual morph of this guy. I don't think he's a normal, but this is a nice, beautiful specimen of a ball python. He's looking a little blue. I think he's actually about to shed. This is a male. I think it'd be pretty fun to have another female and do a little bit of breeding, but as I said, ball pythons are just so popular. Ball pythons are everywhere, so they make a great first pet for anybody who's interested in a slightly larger snake. They just need a little bit higher humidity than a corn snake. These guys are native to Africa, and if you don't know why they're called ball pythons, another name for them is the royal python, but they're called ball pythons because when they are trying to protect themselves from predators, they actually coil up into a ball and they put their head in the middle of that ball so that they can protect themselves. Usually if they are scared, instead of biting, they just coil up into a ball. That's just the cutest little thing. So anyway, that's the last animal. I'm just gonna go ahead and put him back, and we're gonna finish this video up. Alright guys, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We are leaving the animal care lab now. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and comment and subscribe. We will have lots more content coming out. Sorry if this wasn't the best video. This is our first video and we haven't made videos in a hot minute. So we've got lots of cool stuff coming up. We've got more animal care lab tours, not animal care lab tours, personal collection tours, because we all have our own animals. We've got some reptile breeding facilities. We have zoos. We have who knows whatever else. And in the meantime, we're gonna hopefully have better videos coming out. Like I said, guys, hit that like button for us. We'd appreciate it. And subscribe. Let's get to 2,000. We're almost there already, even though this is our first video. This is just a channel revamp. Yeah, subscribe. Comment what your favorite part was. Comment what you want to see. And we will see you guys later. Remember, guys, bugs, not drugs.